So we're here at round 2 of the British Drift Championship in Driftland. Currently it is Pro 2 qualifying. We're ready to go out in about an hour's time, hit the track, get the first few laps into the track. From what I see, it's quite grippy today and that. It's outside Mr. Wannicott's gazebo, also his little liquid molly little Tyke's car. But yeah, we're all set up, ready to go with Tarmac Sports gazebo and the car in. Maybe not parked it in the best spot because everyone seems to be driving past here and all the dust and grime and crap that's run off all the cars is going all over my car. So looks like I'm probably going to have to use the Akira brand, put a detailer to get it cleaned up and that. Make the Hypex wrap look nice and fresh. Hopefully looking to have a better weekend this weekend. Obviously last time when we didn't qualify we had a bit of a terrible run, and also this might be my last round for the season as I'm going for a shoulder operation on my right shoulder. So I'll probably be switching hands on my phone quite often as we're having a few issues. I'm having issues with my shoulder, keep dislocating and just generally having lots of issues with it. So shoulder's having an operation which will put me out for the rest of the season. But that's just the things that life throws at you sometimes. But I can never get over how amazing Mr. Wannicott's paint looks. It's pretty cars on the grid. Maybe Quinny tops it when he comes over from Ireland. Oliver Baker there. So we're just going to give it our all this weekend. Going to run the race fuel this weekend, Sonax race fuel. Sonax race fuel? Sunoco race fuels. So we're running the race fuels this weekend as we last time we couldn't use the nitrous on the normal pump map, so it was bogging slightly, and then I was trying to compensate by putting more throttle down, spinning the wheels up more, whereas it'll be a bit more predictable with throttle when I got the NOS on. Sounds counterintuitive running the NOS, but it sort of helps with the spool, so you can be a bit more control it more with the throttle as you're not getting any lag or anything. Quite a few dogs around this weekend, quite a few cute ones. As you can see, it's a pretty sunny day. Got my shades on. I think I've already burnt my head. That's the perks of going bald. But yeah, we're just going to go out, have some fun today, and then obviously we'll move on to battles tomorrow. After qualifying the battles tomorrow, so hopefully have a better result, and hopefully it'll be my last event of the season probably. Hopefully I'm going to be able to get it on the podium. So we'll see you guys when we get into practice later on, and I'll talk to you later on. here at very, very sunny Driftland now, which is unusual. I've got my BC Racing Skid Games top on. As you see, we're doing work to the car. Basically, power steering has been leaking on the union. Nothing too major to fix. We're just going to put a new union on the pipe and that, and we should be good to go. It didn't really affect anything running wise, but obviously just precaution, we don't want it failing power steering, because when you fail power steering in a drift car, it doesn't tend to end well normally. So we also had on the last run that we did, the temperature got quite high, and it just shut down a bit of the power across the finish line, but we didn't really have any issues anywhere else on the track. It was just across the finish line, so it didn't really cause any more issues. But yeah, car's going well. Unfortunately, I don't think I got any footage because the marshal accidentally turned off the camera rather than press record, so we might have enough footage of practice, but I'll just be able to get some outside shots if not. You can see turbo while we was there, so everything all looked good. We had the downpipe off the back, and everything on the turbo side of things looks good. I think where the smoke and that was coming from was the bit of heat wrap down here that we'd somehow managed to burn. It's been extremely hot, and just doing the power steering pump just until we fix it, so we should be good to go tomorrow. And now we're just going to go and watch some Pro 2 battles. Well, I think it's just starting to top 32, but the first couple of battles have started. So I better go and watch them now and see what the drifting's like. It's competition day at round 2 of BDC at Driftland. Car's feeling pretty dialed in this round. We started actually picking the front wheel up, which got a few good photos of. It looks quite cool, so we joined the Mustang gang. See cars in the background, ready to go out for a bit more practice. Had a few practice runs this morning. Cars felt good. Been obviously doing a bit of twinning, a bit of lead runs. I'm pretty happy with my lead runs at the moment. Need to adjust my twinning a little bit, so we're going to get back out there now, do a bit more twinning, and hopefully get settled for competition later on today. About to head out to qualifying. Obviously last round we didn't qualify, so fingers crossed this time we're going to qualify. Lead line seems to be good today. A couple of little wobbles on entry a couple of times, but most of the time I've been pretty solid. I think mainly just when I flicked it to the wall, I think I flicked maybe a bit too early, and I was a bit early on the wall. It just dragged me in a little bit, so I need to remember to just flick a little bit later. Other than that, I think I can put down a pretty solid lead line. And as for chasing, I think that's gone pretty well in practice as well today. Had a couple of little straightens on the first chase run that I did of the day. The rest of them have been pretty much solid ever since and that. So yeah, looking forward to today, and hopefully we might be able to get on the podium today. Nice and dirty. We're going to clean that up with the Akira brand, the detailer. I think that'll make the Ipex wrap look a lot sweeter and a lot less mucky than it looks right now. So we'll catch you guys later on when we get into qualifying.
Can't wait to see what he does later. Well, if I'm looking at Luke Barker looking into his car and he's next onto the line, something tells me he maybe just might miss his second qualifying run.
Oh, what are they looking at there, Mike?
They're looking at a car. It's a GT86.
It's not a GT86 engine.
No, it's not.
That is one of Dave Yandel's fine creations. For our international viewers, they might not know Dave Yandel, but what they need to know is that man can build a 2JZ or an SR that is incredibly capable.
Yep. Every country has that kind of 2J specialist. Oh,
Luke
unfortunate.
giving us the shrug, saying it's Oh, we are just hearing in our ear that car is leaking fuel.
Ah, well then, safety is safety. We cannot let a car leaking fuel enter a live track because there's just the backfires and the flames and everything, Mac. It's just too dangerous.
Yeah, he's in 18th position right now with that 82 on the board with a huge first run, so hopefully they're going to be able to get that car sorted out for battle.
So, another issue with the car is that we went to do our burnout for the second qualifying run. And the car shut off, went started again, and it shut off again. Started smelling fuel. It turns out that the bracket holding the actual fuel rail on itself, one of the bolts have actually shifted. I'm currently in the way at the moment, but one of the bolts has shifted or snapped, and it's just pissing fuel out because it's fucked one of the O-rings up that goes into the head itself. So hopefully, so we get ready for battles. We're probably sitting 17th with an 82. So just have to see if we can actually get it fixed or not. If not, then obviously be our weekend over, unfortunately. Which would be a bit shit way to go out with it being my last competition probably this year. So we'll just hopefully got a good team behind us. So fingers crossed we can get it sorted. Top 24 battle against Jamie Stanton. Quite surprised he was quite fast today, considering that we thought we had the car quite down. He quite surprised me. He dropped me a little bit down the straight, then I managed to catch up with the rest of the track. Car's working flawlessly now. Obviously we had the fuel leak earlier on, which cost us our second qualifying run. But now we're good against the Irishman, Tomas Kiley. Obviously he's like a very good upcoming talent over in Ireland, so it should be an interesting battle. I think I'll be chasing first, so I'm just going to glue it to him and just have a good fun.
We are moving on to the one that I'm very excited for. It's Tomas Kiley versus Luke Barker. Tomas to lead in, Luke Barker to chase. 180SX versus GT86, Mac. What could possibly happen here? Look at the initiation from Kiley, but Barker getting it all wrong. He ends up on the inside of the track. Now he has to slow down and get back over the line. He does, and he's pushing onto Kiley's door. Kiley is on that ideal qualifying line like he has all weekend, but look at Luke Barker cutting out clips, just trying to stay with him, and he does. Both cars together over the line. It'll all come back down to that initiation, why Luke Barker was so on the inside.
Yeah,
who knows, but we will find out what happens on the second half of the run.
Spin him around. Luke Barker to lead in Tomas Kiley in the top 16 here at Driftland.
Barker to lead in. Look at Kiley in the chase. Luke Barker on the ID line, but Tomas Kiley is stuck inside that GT86. He is not letting Luke Barker get away. Absolutely masterclass in the chase position by Tomas Kiley. But what a lead line by Luke Barker. Oh, Luke's dropped the wheel there. We're going to get into the small little details to separate Mac, but that was a brilliant drive by both drivers.
Fantastic drive there from Tomas Kiley as well. What an incredible chase run, just maintaining such
We just got knocked out in the top 16 by Tomas Kiley. Made a little mistake on initiation and chase. Pulled me in a little bit tight on the track. Rest of the chase was pretty solid. Pretty stuck it to him all the way. And then my lead line was pretty solid until the last clip, and then just sort of started overheating a little bit, so the power drops and it just pulled me in from the last clip. But yeah, we've had a successful day. I was lucky that we didn't have a fire with a fuel leak from earlier on, but obviously, unfortunately, that we're out of competition. In the positive side of things, we've actually, well, I'm not going to be sweating like crazy in the car. It's probably going to take about 5 days to cool down with how hot it's been today. But yeah, I've had a really awesome day. Glad to get out, do some battling in that, stick it on people's doors in practice, and a really successful day. Obviously, it's probably going to be obviously my last drift event, so it's been high for me, and hopefully we'll come back stronger next year. A new refreshed car and that, and hopefully an awesome looking design.